Revs 0-0 draw here at Newport. First of all, what did you make of the game?
It's a tough game. It always is here. You know, the pitch was tough to play on, but ultimately the be all and end all is that I don't remember them having many attempts on goal in open play. I think all their attempts came from a long throw, corner, goal kick, which we knew, and we've had the best chances in the game without a shadow of a doubt. And we should be sitting here now 3 points better off, but to come away from home again and get a point, you know, on our travels is, you know, you'd take that. But you know, that frustration for me is just that we're coming into the end of the game again and knowing that I believe that we should have been taken all through.
Which feeling overrides the other, the frustration of not winning or the pride in the point?
Listen, the pride of the players is fantastic. I've said this all along, but they're a really good group, and you know you can see it. Scott Cuthbert throwing himself at a volley. You know, Elliot Osborne doing the same. Danny Newton putting in everyone really worked extremely hard. So the pride, and I'm really proud of the players in terms of their efforts and commitments, but it's just the frustration for me is there because I know that this team should be you know, way above where we are, because ultimately we've said the same thing many times after the game, and we've all missed one-on-ones. You know, it happens and we've missed chances, but we just top up. So we've got to be more ruthless. We've got to have a real ruthless streak about us. You can be nice and you can play the game, but you've got to be ruthless, and maybe that's just missing, because we deserved to win this game today.
Yeah, it was a game that had a few clear-cut chances, but we certainly had the best of the lot early into the second half with Elliot List.
Yeah, listen, we had two in the first half. I thought Danny Newton did brilliantly and probably shot a bit too early, but he got there. It was himself, and then we had another one obviously on his weaker foot that went over, and then obviously at the second half, you know, I think if that goes in, I struggle to see where they come back, because we dealt with everything we knew we'd have to deal with, and it's tough to deal with that type of football, and on this type of pitch. So they really dug in, and I know that the players are disappointed because probably Walsall and a discount Port Vale. I think that was a well-earned point away from home there. I think it was a tough game in the conditions, but probably Walsall today, you know, we should have another 4 points on the board, I think, and some people see that as a negative. I think it is a positive because we know that we're playing well. We're doing all right.
Yeah, and you mentioned the resilience shown to deal with what, you know, Newport are always going to throw at you, and I think you've been involved in Stevenage teams in previous years that have succumbed to that late in games, so it sort of shows the different mentality of the side at the minute.
Yeah, listen, I think that when you put a group together, you want leaders, you want characters. You know, we've got two leaders that aren't playing at the minute in terms of Luke Prosser and Romain Vincelot, that are sitting on the sideline watching the game, and they're demanding things of players. So we've got people in there that know what it takes to win the game of football, or at least come away and give the performance that we need. So they've done that, and they've really dug in. And like I say, the frustrations for me isn't with the players. It's because I know that I can see their talents, and we've seen it from Els, we've seen it from Newton. We've all missed chances. Of course we have. You can't blame those moments we see top level, but I think it's just for us. It's just that we know how good they can be, and we want them to get to that level. And I've said it, we're so close, but you've just got to keep going. We want to, the run is, yes, we've drawn too many, we know that. But when you look back and you think, well, chances created, we should have won more.
And now I bet you can't wait to come back home for 2 games, starting with Forest Green on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's been a real gruelling run, hasn't it, of away games, and Saturday, Tuesday, and this week, again, it's the club have been really good in terms of us travelling and making sure that we can rest the players, because it's been so important. And I think that when you see how much the players give, they need the opportunity to rest, and we had cryotherapy, and we'll do that again, just to really make sure that these players are recovered and rested, and can put in that energy that we demand from them. And we're looking forward to coming back home on a pitch that we can play and get back to the way that we want to pass the ball, and everyone's looking forward to it.
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers.